The lawyer for accused Gilgo Beach killer Rex Heuermann said Tuesday that there is no DNA evidence linking his client to the basement kill room, where he allegedly butchered as many as 7 sex workers. Defense attorney Michael Brown, who also did a 180 on wanting to move the trial out of Suffolk County, said the mounds of DNA evidence prosecutors claim to have has not tied Heuermann to the scrubbed basement of his Massapequa Park home. There is not one shred of biological or forensic evidence that is in his basement. Not one. Nothing from the victim. Nothing from him, Brown told reporters. So, in essence, you're telling me that you have 1 hair per person per victim. He wasn't conscientious enough or careful enough to make sure that didn't happen. But yet, the basement is completely scrubbed? It doesn't make sense. My point is, how do you explain that there is nothing in the basement and that's the kill room, he said. If that actually transpired and he's the perpetrator, you would have to expect that there would be some remnants in the basement. Brown spoke following the latest court appearance by the accused serial killer, most of which was spent in a tense closed-door exchange inside the judge's chambers. Heuermann, an architect with offices in Manhattan, is charged with killing 7 sex workers since 1993 and dumping them along Ocean Parkway, with the remains found between 2010 and 2011. The murders remained unsolved until Heuermann was arrested in July 2023 and charged with the deaths of 3 women, Amber Lynn Costello, Megan Waterman, and Melissa Barthelemy. In January 2024, he was also charged with killing Maureen Brainard Barnes, with the 4 women collectively known as the Gilgo 4 among locals. Suffolk DA Ray Tierney ultimately charged Heuermann with 3 other murders: Valerie Mack, Jessica Taylor, and Sandra Costilla, the first victim who was killed in 1993. Tierney said prosecutors have DNA samples from hairs found on all of the bodies that link them to Heuermann, and said he allegedly killed and tortured his victims in the basement while keeping a sick record and lessons learned file of the brutal slayings on his computer. Prosecutors haven't revealed if DNA evidence tied to the killings was found during 2 searches of his home. Meanwhile, Brown has repeatedly told reporters that he would seek to move the trial out of Suffolk County, saying the high-profile nature of the case would make it difficult to find an impartial jury in the community. On Tuesday, the lawyer did an about-face.